It's Vietnamese Teachers Day, so I wanted to make an artwork to celebrate my old high school. And while working on it, I accidentally discovered what is possibly the best anime-foliage method I've ever made, at least in my entire career so far. So in this video, let me walk you through how I actually did it. Last year, I made a tutorial showing how I created anime-style trees. The whole idea was simple: create a plane and make the planes always face the camera using geometry node. Then generate more planes using particle instance. Then put a leaf texture with alpha on them. That's the classic billboard technique. Because they're always facing the camera, the 3D look disappears and you get this really nice brushstroke feeling. I love that method, but it came with two big problems. Number one, I had to manually place every single leaf cluster to shape the tree. It took forever, and I'm lazy. Number two, the wind effect wasn't really wind. It was more like fake wind, just a simple imitation. Fast forward 1 year, I started trying another approach using Speedtree. Speedtree has a huge advantage. You get ready-made tree presets, and the wind system is physics-based. It looks amazing, super realistic, super beautiful. But the problem is it doesn't give me that anime brushstroke look. Speedtree leaves are too realistic, and I really miss the style from my old billboard technique. So I started thinking, is there a way to combine both? Can I use Speedtree for the tree shape and its incredible wind simulation, and then bring everything into Blender and somehow apply my old billboard system to get that anime brushstroke style? And in this artwork, I did exactly that. I found a way to make them work together. Let me explain. The principle is simple. In the old way, all the leaves were emitted from a sphere. That sphere spat out a big clump of leaves, and then I would manually move and arrange everything into the final tree, then set up fake wind. Now instead of a sphere, I just needed to find a way to emit leaves from the Speedtree leaf mesh itself, because Speedtree already has the nice, realistic wind animation baked in. But how can I do that? That's the real question. I tried a bunch of geometry nodes ideas. At first, distribute points on faces looked perfect. With no wind, the tree looked amazing. But the moment the animation started, everything broke. Since the leaves squash and stretch while moving, which means their surface area changes. That caused the billboard density to flicker. Sometimes too many, sometimes too few. It looked terrible. So I needed a node setup where density doesn't depend on the surface area. The correct solution was to use mesh to point instead. This node does exactly what I want. Generate instances, keep a consistent density, no matter how distorted the mesh is. When animated, it looks beautiful. For anyone who's never used geometry nodes before, this can feel extremely technical. And honestly, it still sounds technical even to me. I'm not a geometry nodes expert at all. I just learn whatever I need for each project, nothing more. And if you're struggling with geometry nodes, that's actually the approach I recommend. You're not trying to memorize the entire geometry nodes dictionary. You only learn the parts you need, and you build from there. So knowing your end goal, knowing exactly what you want geometry nodes to do for your project, is really important. Without a clear goal, learning becomes pointless. That being said, it's honestly too big for me to explain fully in a short breakdown. If you're really interested in learning this exact technique, which requires Speedtree, just leave a comment. I can make a dedicated detailed tutorial for it. Another fun thing about this artwork is that the entire background is not 3D at all. It's just a static image. I've had this idea for a long time because it massively cuts down the workload. Drawing or painting a nice anime background is way faster and much easier than trying to build the exact same thing in 3D. To save even more time, all the character models were generated using AI from photos. I used Tripo AI. I know there are mixed opinions about whether using AI is art or not. But to me, at the end of the day, it's just a tool, and in this case, it saved me a ton of time. I even used Gemini AI to clean up the original photo. Since I was planning to replace all the trees with 3D ones, every single tree in the photo had to be removed. Doing this manually would have taken hours, maybe even days. With Gemini, I was able to wipe out all the trees in just a few minutes, and the result was surprisingly clean. Again, is it justifiable to use AI to make art? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. To make the photo look anime, I use Clip Studio Paint and use its filter to turn the photo to hand painting style. It is surprisingly good, possibly better than Photoshop. The model from Tripo AI looked great, but the mesh was extremely high poly, so I had to remesh it, unwrap the UVs again, and rebake the textures. I used the Quad Remesh add-on for the retopology part. For animation, I used AccuRig and applied pre-made motions on top. This thing always saves me whenever a project needs a crowd or a lot of variation. To create the group of students walking around, I built a geometry node setup that simulates a crowd. It basically just scatters multiple animated characters along a curve. Because those scattered objects already have animation, it looks like a busy walkway. I learned this technique from a random YouTube video. I've been searching for a free crowd simulation workaround for years, and this is the only video that actually gave me the exact solution I wanted. So thank you, Cartesian Caramel. You saved me from buying a crowd sim add-on. As for the anime tree shader or learning more about Speedtree, I already have 2 tutorials covering those topics. Feel free to check them out. Other than that, enjoy the time lapse. And if you have any questions, just let me know.